Buddy. So I am putting together the next video, which is coming out on Monday. This is the pitcher video. So this is going to be where I finally walk through how I train decent ranked pitchers. I'm not really amazingly high ranked on any of these. In fact, I'm dropping every day all the way down to 264. But if we look at pitchers, I don't think I have. See, nothing's even ranked. But, well, I guess my SS0, rank 104. Okay. So decent rank. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to train these guys. As you can see, I'm missing. I've got some weak spots I can shore up. So a couple starting pitchers and a relief pitcher or two. I could probably make them all better, but training pitchers is a very meticulous process. It takes a lot of time and effort. So, yeah, let's put together a deck real quick, jump right in, and I'll walk you through my thought process. So first off, when I train, it's only going to be as good as the deck you put together. That's obvious. And so let's put together I think I'm going to go for, I don't want to do a starting pitcher just because I don't feel like pitching 6 innings every single game. So let's go for a relief pitcher. And I'll show you guys, I think this is the one I've been using, is CE. So you can see here we've got a couple combo events. We've got 2 people who are going to be River City specific. And then if we take a look, I think I've got a decent set of cores on them, but I haven't updated them. So Cuno's good. Violet's good. Okay. Everybody's maxed out on their cores. So that's good. I think I could probably do better on this. Let me just see what's available real quick. Let's see. I think I just put that in there because I didn't feel like dealing with it. To be fair, so kind of don't feel like dealing with it. So even though that could get better, we're going to call it good. And we are going to proceed. I'm just going to jump right in. Super right arm. Ooh, that actually makes things slightly problematic. Only 3 max. So I'm not worried about the RP's resolve just because you lose a lot trying to chase resolve when it comes to pitchers. So you can see I've got a couple. What happens if I swap him out? Let's see. I really want to get, super right arm. That's what I'm really looking for. We also gain a couple other max skills. So that's actually, I think I'm going to go for that. And it's going to raise the RP up one more. And let's just check and see real quick make sure he has a core. Yeah, he's got a decent core. All right, sorry. I know that's technically a little worse, but we're gonna go ahead and go with that. That gives us 3 strength, so we might be able to get decent strength. We're just not going to have hardly any mental, but no worries. Oh, would you look at that? It looks like we've got a special event dropping the points needed to 20, but that's okay. So let's see. I don't tend to need money when I train these. Violet is amazingly good at getting us money, G points, whatever you want to call it. Skill points can be problematic because I'm not running a skill-based player. The events are almost always good. So let's see. I'm going to go skill points though. 300 extra skill points adds up. Actually, I lied. I want to even that out. So we're just going to move forward. So here we go. First off, if you haven't watched it already, I put out a River City guide showing you exactly my thought process, what I like to go for, when I like to go for it, and just walking through my thought process. So you'll get a little bit of that in this video as well, but I'm going to try to focus on kind of the tips that I have whenever you're working on a picture. So look, pretty good start on. You get 2,000 right off the bat for having Violet. So if you haven't used your selector, I would use it on her. Once again, week 1 is just like anything else. We're just trying to get affinity, personal training, whatever happens. So we're just going to rush through that. A little stamina boost, that's great. Collect all of our initial cores from the trainers. Always good to have. I gotta love to see that. All right, there's 3, and I'm not using any stamina, so I'm okay with that. Just power through that. Now, the benefit of this game, I think, is there's so many levels as you get better and better. Like right now, everybody's chasing rank. They want to get the highest ranked player they can. 158 decks. That's great. And I get it. I'm doing it myself. So here's one of those moments. Do you want to get affinity with Cunyo or affinity with 2? I'm going to go for these 2 guys. Having Ditto is going to be really helpful. But anyways, everybody's chasing rank. They want to get a S ranked team. They want to get a S plus ranked team. They want to get a SS minus. Right now, that's what everybody's chasing. There will come a point in time whenever stats and skills begin to play. I believe in the rating system. Oh, look at that already, special training. In the rating system, I think it looks at things more generically. Like certain skills don't get certain points. It's just certain rarity. So like an ultra rare skill is going to get more points than a super, super rare. And vice versa with super, super rare to super rare. But inside of those ultra rare, those super rare points, skills, they don't weigh them differently, right? Like supersonic pitch versus perfect pitch. They're not paying attention to which one. I think they're just weighing the rarity. And especially in this game mode, when you play, well, it's not here yet because it won't happen until the next week, in week 2 when we see it, you get 3 ultra rare skills that come from playing the game. That's going to play a big bonus in why we're seeing some of the highest, like if you look at the high scores, like, I don't know, 50+% of all the highest ranked trainers are coming from River City, but they don't have the highest ratings, if that makes any sense. Come on, give me some good luck. Okay, good, come on. Okay, two reds and a blue. That's not bad. I always play quick play. And I'm going to pitch this naturally. Now, I don't have my the noob or beginner buff. It's totally, and I think this is actually probably the first time I've done it without the buff. So I don't get to see what the hot zones or the cold zones are, but I'm going to show you some tips that I use when I'm playing daily games or if I'm playing, say, club, just to see. I like to go, so listen, when you're pitching, they give you 3 balls that you can throw on the outside, like this one, before you get penalized for it. So unless you have a quest that says to throw a 3-pitch strikeout, use the 3 balls. Put them in places where you think you might get somebody. It could be a strike, it could not. So right here on this corner, right here, I like to throw them like right in the top corner. I don't know if it's going to go in. I don't know if it's going to go out, right? I'm throwing it in such a spot where he might swing for it and it's actually a ball that he can't hit. That's the number one thing that I'll do. So like that was a ball, could have been a strike. I'll move to another corner, see if I can get him to swing on that one. No such luck. We're running low on balls, so let's go a little bit more on the inside of the corner to try to get the strike. Okay, he went for that. Now, this is a really good question. This is something that I've tried to work together. He swung on that in the top left corner. So should I continue to stick him up there, hoping he's going to swing on it again and miss? Or, it's one of those reverse psychology things. Did he swing on it because he thought he could hit it? I've found, and maybe this is just me overthinking, when you pitch in one spot and you get a strike, and they swing and miss, that most of the time it's safe to pitch there again. Not always, because there's always a variance in how successful the pitches are going to be. So it might go in a different place, or he might get better timing on it. But I don't like to move around too much, especially considering the fact that we don't know exactly where the hot or the cold zones are. Now, if you do, obviously use those to advantage. So if you don't know this already, I can't show you an example on the screen because I don't have it personally, but you'll see in these 9 squares, combination of what you see now, which is kind of a grayish background. You'll see a light blue, and then you'll see a red. The light blue or cold, that means that the batting stats of that batter are lowered if you pitch in that area. Now, we don't know exactly how much or how much of an impact it has, but it's going to be lower than if it's in a normal tile. And then if it's red, the batting stats are going to actually be higher. So look, he hit that one. I'm going to try to go away from that spot. Let's go if that was top and inside to the right, and on the top, then I'm going to go outside and on the bottom. And look, beautiful. So anyways, we don't know exactly how that is affected. So, but we know that blue means lower, so it's better to get blue. And red is higher, so avoid that if you can. Okay, he swung and missed. Let's give it one more. Hope we can get this. Nope. Always feels bad whenever you want the strikeout. And that's another pointer that I'll give you is a lot of times I just pitching is so meticulous, it just takes forever, right? You pitch 4 innings and you're pitching somewhere between 3, 4, 5 players at a time. And sometimes you got 4 to 5 pitches. It's just significantly more involved to train one pitcher. All right, so this is for the coach. I always like these, not the coach, the team captain. I always like these where you just have to put the batter out because that's not hard. Getting strikeouts sometimes can be. There's just so much RNG, right? Even a pop fly where they're guaranteed to get out is not considered a strikeout. And so, look, you've seen me breaking my rule. I've been actually just throwing everything inside of the strike zone. And look, it keeps getting hit. And so a lot of you guys have asked multiple times, why don't I spend my skill points right off the bat? Why don't I go and spend what I can? It has a lot to do with discounts. And I've written this in some of the comments and had conversations about this. If you've got $100 to spend and you go to the mall, do you want to buy something that's on sale, or do you want to buy something that's full price? Let's say that you're trying to buy, video games for your PlayStation or your Xbox. You want to get as many games as possible. Do you want to buy one $60 game and a $40 game? I guess if it's a good game. But really, if you're trying to get as many as possible, then you want to be able to get them if they're on sale. And so maybe you wait until Black Friday or you buy a used copy. It's the same idea here. The name of the game is to get as many skills as possible. Now, there are some skills that are so valuable that even if they're not on sale, you're going to put your points in. But you should wait as long as possible before you invest points because you don't know if you're going to get a discount later or not, right? A good example right now is, I've got, let's see how many skill points I have at the moment, and we'll go take a look. But if we go take a look at the amount of skill points I have, 246. So if we look at those 246 skill points, a nice little combo event. Those always add up. Good stamina. Look, skill discounts right there. Okay, so we look at my skill points that I have, and I keep trying to go into that, and I keep getting interrupted by all this stuff. Combo event, and then the introduction, and now the introduction to the actual minigame. Okay, 311 is what I have. If I was to invest in MRP right now, I'd spend 125. But you can get up to a 75% discount, meaning that instead of spending 125, I can spend like 30, 30 points. So basically, it's possible for me to invest all 3 of these points, hypothetically, without spending even as much as I would to spend 1. And it's going to count the same distance, right? 3 of these points counts the same no matter how much I spend on it. So you don't want to waste your money spending a lot of your money early on. The second thing to talk about is buying pitches. Pitches has a lot to do with your success in PvP. When you're going up against people and they're playing against your team, the pitches that you have, like level 5, level 4, are going to make it harder. It doesn't, in my opinion, because when you do my player, you're training up against 9 times out of 10, it ends up being like F, E, and D ranked teams. You're not playing against very difficult ranked teams. If you have decent cores and decent stats, it doesn't really benefit you to invest a whole lot into getting pitches early on. It doesn't help you in the my player. You're not going to throw more strikeouts because you have pitches. Typically, at least not. It might have some small impact, but not enough to invest a bunch. You want to buy your pitches whenever you're maxed out on skill points and they're maxed out on discounts. So you want to try to avoid spending money on that if you can, and wait into the end. Those are kind of the main points, right? You want to try to, when possible, you want to see, listen, now maximum effort's at 30% discount. If I would have put any points into that, they would have been wasted, because if I would have waited, I could have gotten an extra discount. It's just like if you were to buy a game the day before Black Friday and pay $60, and on Black Friday it's for sale for $30. You'd be upset. And that's the same way that you want to treat this. You want to treat this as if you're trying to get the biggest discount as possible. Okay, here's one of those moments. 2 personal trainings with 4 affinity, or a special training for 65 strength with 2 trainers. I'm going to go ahead and go for the one with affinity because we're only week 2, and there's 2 personal trainings, and I'm going to get some vouchers for it. So that's beneficial. Okay. So as we carry on, we're going to come across this is a generic point, but it's going to be beneficial. So right now it's only week 2. I have 22 stamina. I don't see anything amazing to go after, so I'm just going to get some vouchers by training for skill points. But anyways, another generic tip that I want to give is the value of costumes. Just doing your login, just logging in, and I believe as a beginner, going through the different events. I don't know if it's still going to be the case whenever you're watching this, or when you're playing, but you're able to get some costume tokens. Costumes are extremely valuable because they change the UR gear, right? So like a normal UR gear has 300 to the stat, and then you get 180, 90, and 90 of various different stats, right? Depending on what it is. When you have costumes, and if you look here, I have 2 costumes, and it's really, it's upsetting that both of the costumes happen to be for balls, so it really is not beneficial. But you can see that Cunyo's ball gives 360 strength, 200 to speed, 125, right? It gives you additional stats, and it costs the same amount. In addition to that, you also get special events based on having that trainer. Let me see if I don't know if it'll actually show me while we're in here. I doubt it. The super skill is specific to that. It's specific to the costume as well. So it gets leveled up, and then you have specific costume events. maybe it'll be under there. Yeah, so you see down here we have Tech Burger and Cunyo the Flirt. Hopefully we'll get a couple of those. I'll be able to show you just how good they are. And they really are quite good. Okay. We're in week 2 now. You notice, once again, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I have not invested at all into any additional pitches. We're just throwing 4-seam pitches. Now listen, I do tend to like the slurve. If I get a good discount on it, I might invest a point. If I get the max discount, I might go ahead and buy all of it and use it. But I'm not going to invest any money non-discount, any skill points non-discount into the slurve or any other pitch, because look, we're striking people out with the regular 4-seam level 1. Why invest if you don't have to? When there's so much RNG at hand, you could have a maxed out level 5 slurve pitch or level 5 knuckleball, a UR pitch. And even with the level 5 knuckleball, throwing perfect pitches every single time, it still won't guarantee you that you're going to get a strikeout. It still won't guarantee you that you're going to not get hit as a home run. Right? There's just too many factors at play, even whenever you know the hot zone and the cold zone. Too much is going on. Okay, we're achieving a strikeout. Let's see if we can trick him here close on the side. Nope. Top corner. It's really not like it looks like strategy. It's really just random guessing. It's hoping that something that worked once is going to work again. Look, we conceded our first hit because I tried to duplicate, and we didn't get to finish the quest. So maybe the answer is to move around. Bottom right worked. Now we should go bottom left. That worked well. Now let's go middle and the top. Middle and the top. He's gonna be out, but it's not a strikeout. Strikeouts are more beneficial. You see, I got to get 20 of them, and I've only done 4. Okay, double play. I like those. We get to move on. Okay. I've also noticed there's not a huge difference between landing in the blue and landing in the white. So as you go further and you get some bad luck and your stamina starts dropping as you play, it's not going to have a huge impact on the success or failure of your pitches. The only thing that really has a huge impact is when it's in the red. It's almost guaranteed for you to give up a hit, if not a home run. And I don't know that I've ever really landed on yellow. I always either hit blue or white, or I'm not paying attention and I get a yellow one. Look like that was low and that worked. So let's try another low one. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is all there is to it. I think pitching actually requires less skill. Doesn't mean you're always going to do as well. I actually think your success or failure as a pitcher is less to do with creativity, less to do with the pitching style that you use or your pitching, and less to do with, obviously, it's not hard for you to line up the pitch, wait, and then click at the appropriate time. They give you a pretty big window to click on. So this is not hard, right? I think the success or failure in your pitching is A, your RNG, but B, the stats or your skills, like dexterity, mental, strength, intelligence. How quickly and how highly you can train those skills up are going to affect it. Which goes back to what I was talking about earlier. River City gives you a really high stat rating because you get a huge boost, maybe an entire 2 numbers, right? So if it was an A1, it would be an A3 to A4 on River City just because of those 3 UR skills that you get maxed out. And so I think because of that, River City players not as a rule, but as a general rule, tend to have lower stats than other players. Like if we were to take any Angel player and we looked at their stats, and we might do this at the end. So look, I've got special training on money, but the thing is, I've already got 8K, right? And if you've noticed with Violet, every time that I win and I get superb, instead of getting 1,000, I get 1,350. That extra 350 turns into 2,200 additional. So I don't think I need to train for money. Now, if there would have been a second UR in the store, say the ball was on sale, in that moment, I might have gone and actually trained for it just so I could buy it or try to work towards buying it this round. But because it's not there, I don't feel obligated. I'm going to go train somewhere else. Also, training this right now would completely wipe my stamina out. It would bring me down to almost nothing. So I don't want to do that. We're going to move into a different direction. If you look right now, I actually don't have... Oh, look, here we go. This is a costume, Cunyo the Flirt. So this is specifically because we have Cunyo's costume. And take a look at the benefits or the bonuses we're going to get from this. 120. And I got 45% to maximum effort. So that's maxed out. So right now, because it's maxed out, we can go ahead and learn it. And look, it's normally 100 points. But I'm going to learn the entire maximum effort. It's only going to cost me 125 skill points. Whereas if I were to learn the maximum monstrous pitch, it would cost me 500. It really makes a huge difference, guys, to wait until it's maxed out or until the end. So there's 3 times that you want to spend. 1 is if it's maxed out, like just now. 2 is if you are near the full amount of skill points. If you're getting close to 999, you don't want to waste or lose any skill points, so you should spend then. And the 3rd time is at the end of the game when you know you won't get any additional discounts. So there's no point in waiting. Okay, so right now we're actually not in a very good spot. We haven't gotten very good luck with stamina. I have 27 stamina and still have 3 activities to perform this week. And normally I would like to keep, I would use like my last week, the last activity on maybe resting up, so I can make sure I have enough stamina to compete. The problematic aspect here is that 27 is not enough. I don't want to rest now and waste the opportunity. And I really don't want to use... Like, as much as possible, I always try to avoid using the friend boost because that is going to be so much more helpful for 50% training later on. Like right now, training strength gives me 27, dexterity 26, 36 skill points. Well, we're definitely going to do skill points because I don't really have an option. But later on, when your affinity is higher and the training boost goes up, and then you use a 50%, it ends up being significantly more. Oh, look, we got an RP's resolve, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't believe this is going to give me any stamina, so that's not going to be helpful. This is the most ridiculous looking guy in the entire game. You see this huge, buff, burly looking lion character. Whatever that is. I don't know what it... He's not a lion. I don't know. And then they put his head on the normal human avatar's body. It's honestly a bit strange and odd, but yeah. Okay, so anyways, back into the game. I had 60 of the vouchers, so I was able to put points into 10 of each. Now I'm going to put a point into punch, and then I'm going to try to get enough on this next one to put points into the next one. So this is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I like. 67% of success. Man. You know what, though? Let's do this. I'm going to spend 10 of my stamina now to get 10 of my vouchers now to get extra stamina. I don't see anything over here that I can buy. Just so I can complete at least one training. Let's complete this one. That'll wipe me out. All right, let's do actually something. So that'll give me 34 vouchers. But I don't really need money. This would give me 22 and a little bit of dexterity. Let's just go for the vouchers. 34 is good rather than 22. And then we're going to rest on the last one. I'm going to go jewel necklace. Even though Cunha would give us like 6 vouchers, I'd rather have a plus event. 70, but no, we're going to go rest. It's going to give us 55. And I doubt I'm going to get any stamina here. It would be nice, but let's go to... These are the moments whenever I really need to know which one's which. I'm going to go to bright crowded place. Oh, that sucks. I didn't really get anything out of that. Okay. Up to 40. So let's do this. Invest in this. Invest in that. I've got 55 stamina. This is going to take a few tries. You guys can judge me for this, but I'm going to save scum through this. Try to see if we can finish it, even with the low stamina. Come on. What are you doing? Nope, not playing that game. Okay. Back in, and we'll give it another shot. See, the RNG strikes again. Everything is always just a random number generator, always about your odds, always about luck. I kept that maxed out around the red and probably could have defeated the boss. Did it defeat the boss? No, of course not. And here I am on video, save scumming. That's okay. If it was more skill-based, I might feel bad, but it's not, so I don't. Okay, all the pop-ups in the world. All right, continue week 3. Okay, let's give it another shot. And we're stuck. 5 seconds to beat the boss. Come on. Quit being dumb. Come on. Nope. Oh. I'm going to do it one more time. And if for some reason we can't get him beat, then I'll suck it up and use one of those friendship requests. I hate the idea of that. I hate the idea of wasting one of those. I know I could have technically just invested in one additional punch, and then I would have had 10 more to invest in stamina and get 15 stamina, putting me at 70, which would have given me a better chance, but it just... I don't know. I can't just keep spending random vouchers because I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to be able to pull off as I go, and I want to make sure I can max out all 3 of the UR skills at level 5. That's very important to the success of this character and trying to get the player maxed out. All right, final attempt before I actually make some changes. So here we go. Doing good so far. 7 seconds to beat the boss. Can we fight him? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All I had to do was lay down the law. There we go. All right, 37. And 10 and 1, and then 7 from the boost. That's pretty good. So now, because I know I'm going to be investing in all of these, and I got 2 weeks to go, I invest almost immediately in getting the endurance up, because it's going to play a role as we go. All right, we'll leave the rest of that alone. I already bought the glove earlier. I already maxed out a skill. All right, let's go to week 3. We're just on week 3. Goodness. It just takes forever to train these pitchers, man. Forever. All right. How many strikeouts do we have? 7. See if we can keep up. Maybe get, I don't know. It's a good goal. 10. I think if we're at 7, then we've gotten like 4 and 3 or 5 and 2, something like that. So if we could at least get like another 5 or 6, and this one put us up close to 13 or 14, that'd be great. We're already at 8. So each time you have up to 12 strikeouts that you can get in a game. 3 outs per inning, 4 innings for a relief pitcher, a closing pitcher. So 12 strikeouts. Oh, this guy, now he wants me to get a strikeout. Watch it not happen. This guy's going to get a hit on the very first pitch. Oh, well, that's good. He didn't. Anyways, you can get up to 12. Oh, second pitch. So much better. I'll still get like 6. No, 10. So that's good. You get up to 12 strikeouts. So if you're getting, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of those, that'd be better. 3 pitch strikeouts. So you don't want to throw any balls. So you really just have to hope for good luck. And I got bad luck. Well, I'll still get like maybe 6 to 10. 6, something. Those are great if you can ever actually get it done. So like later on when you have your super skill and you get like a 3-pitch strikeout quest, those are the moments when you want to like use your super skill just to increase the odds of getting a 3-pitch strikeout, because you get like 50, 60 skill points in one quest. Goodness. What did I say? 6 or 7 strikeouts? I don't think it's going to happen. We've only gotten 2. Okay. I had 6 options. Now I have 5 additional opportunities, but I don't see it. Let's see. Inside. He cut it, so let's avoid middle. Let's go top corner. That was good. Let's go inside corner. He cut it again. So stay away from inside. Let's go bottom outside. Ugh. I mean, I'm definitely going to hit 20 strikeouts, but it just, I don't know. I kind of prefer, if I know I'm going to hit 20 strikeouts, I kind of prefer whenever they hit the first one and it gets caught, because then it's like only 1 pitch per out. So you could technically just throw 3 pitches per inning if it gets like pop fly or something. But despite that fact, oh, that's a hit. I think that's only the second hit I've conceded in 3 games, which is not bad. Well, anyways, despite that fact, it's still, there's something that feels good about throwing a strikeout. Okay. What happens if I go inside? Does he get a hit? No. Good. I don't know if throwing in the corners actually makes any difference at all. But I just imagine the closer it is to being a ball as an actual strike, the more difficult it would be to hit. It may make no sense in terms of programming. It may make no sense in terms of actual gameplay. But I think in the real world, if you could throw in the corners, it would be more successful. And so because of that, because the fact that I want it to make sense, I'm just gonna do that. How many strikes I end up with? I'm gonna guess 3 or 4, not many. 4. Well, that's still reasonable. At 4 strikeouts per game, you have to hit 20 strikeouts. You should be able to knock it out within 5 games. So that puts us at 11. I need 9 more before I will hit that quest. The stats are looking reasonable. Everything except, I think, intelligence, because we don't have any trainers. Oh, no, we have ditto. So mental is actually the one that I don't have any trainers on, but that's doing fine. Okay, we got our stamina put up. That's good. Going into week 4, there is no boss fight at the end, so we can feel free to use our stamina as we see fit. 113. That's really good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I wish they would put in a skip thing. Future investing. Ditto is great for discounts. Look at that, 245% discounts. Got another special training. Yeah, I wish they would put in like an automatic skip where you could just play my trainer, train my player, and it would automatically skip through all of this stuff so you didn't have to. And I don't mean like the auto. Obviously, there's the auto. Oh, look, skill points is getting high. So let's hope that I don't max it out right now. Okay, I didn't. 994. So where do we spend it? I've got 15% discounts. Since there's 3 points on this SSR, I'm probably going to go for that. But I don't want to invest in it yet because it's only 15% off. MRP is only 15% off. Resolve. We've got 30% off, 45% off of a screwball. So maybe we invest in that. 15, 15, 45 on this guy, 45 on that guy. I'll put a couple points in this. Actually, because I was so high, so close to 1,000, I don't want to forget and think that I've done something. I'm going to invest in that more. You get up to 20 skills that you can learn. I don't think, let's see, if I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even if I learn every super rare that I have, it still is not going to be 20. So I'm going to go ahead and invest in these 45% offs. All right. So now we're down to 745 and we can continue training. All right, after this one, we got to hope that we get some stamina in, because it really has not been working out in our favor right now. Stamina is down, and this is not going to be stamina. It's going to be some vouchers and maybe like 15. Yeah, 15 skill points. Ooh, 134 strength. I have a double special training. Man. You know what is tempting? All right, I'll make up for it later. Now we've got 50. I'm actually going to go ahead. We're at week 4, which is a bit early to be using friend support, but I'm going to do it. So I don't know if we're going to see another 200 strength special training. So let's knock that out. Look, we got a Cunyo event, which gives us extra vouchers. Oh, there's all the stamina. Came out of nowhere. Well, at least for week 5, we'll start out with max stamina. So that's good. Oh, let's check the gear. Oh, the ball is on sale. Awesome. We'll go ahead and invest. And we still have 2,700. So I think we're going to be able to knock out all 4 major purchases, 2 super rares and 2 URs. Going into week 4, go knock this out and move on with our lives. All right. We are up. Here we go. Now I've got a screwball. I think I might just start throwing that one. It's rank 3. So we'll just throw that one consistently. And I like, now I don't have the beginner buff, but I'd like to put things, look at that hit, goodness. I like to put things like where it looks like it starts, like it's going to go into the hot zone, but then it goes into like the cold zone. Or it starts out of the box and goes into the box. Or vice versa. You just kind of, with things that curve, you get more opportunities to do kind of strange things. So like, look at this. The ball's going to start here, but I'm going to have it curve to the outside and see if we can get him to swing on it. Nope. So let's put it in the top corner. Okay. This is not a double. Oh, I went for form seam on accident, but it's fine. When it comes to pitching, like playing defense, I just let the automatic side of things decide where to throw things, right? Like I don't try to decide where we're going to pitch. So like once the ball gets hit, I don't decide where to throw it to. I don't throw it to second. I don't ever do any of my own manual defense. Even if somebody's stealing a base, I just let the game play. And I just focus on throwing the pitch. And honestly, 90% of the time, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just throwing a pitch and making sure I hit it as close to the perfect mark as possible. All right. If auto was more consistent, I would just play auto literally every time. But auto's not that consistent. It can be hit and miss. I'm only at 11, so I haven't gotten a single strikeout. And we are on the 7th inning. Well, it's only the 2nd inning of this game, but you would hope to see more strikeouts. Okay, there's one. Now we're in the 8th inning. So I had 1 strikeout out of 6 opportunities. I think 7 because I got a hit. So 2. I'm going to go in the same exact spot I just went. I might regret this, but let's see. All right, 2nd strikeout. See, all you got to do is just focus on it, and then all of a sudden it starts happening. He's out. When you're raising these pitchers, the title matters. So you really want to avoid giving up many hits. Hits aren't a huge problem, but really you don't want to give any runs as much as possible. Runs and home runs. So we're on week 4. I've conceded 4 hits. That's pretty decent in terms of odds. But I believe if you go with no runs at the end, you get Mr. Zero. I prefer Black Hole. I think that's like 3 or less. I don't even know. I think it's just random what title you get. But some of the titles give you plus 550. Those are the best ones that you see. And those are the ones you want to get. 550. And so a lot of that just has to do with your performance in these games. It's going to make it's kind of the cherry on top, the difference between having just a good player and then making a great player. All right, like we're already through the next one. What was that? Only like 3 strikes. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll move on to the next one. Now that we've bought both of the ultra rare gear, we don't have to kind of keep money saved anymore. If possible, I know whenever I run Violet, I tend to have a surplus of G points because you start with 2,000 and you get an extra 350 every week. And that ends up, over 7 weeks, that ends up giving you an additional like 2,400. So you get like 4,500 extra G points just for running Violet, not counting any events that you get that are with her, and the fact that I have her costume. So like, the thing that I'm getting at is instead of buying things on sale, I actually want to look for things that are plus gear. So if I can come up with 4,400 before the end of this week, that would be beneficial because I'm going to want to try to get to buy the best gear possible. Those extra 40 points are going to go a long way. Now look, you'll notice, let's hope for like Cunyo here. That would be really good. Or maybe Ditto. Honestly, just a UR. I don't know. I'm not going to get overly upset no matter what happens. There's only really one super rare trainer here, and she has a level 5 super skill and gives vouchers. So we have Ditto. I'm actually running kind of low on my voucher game, so I'm actually going to decline Ditto and hope that I get Cunyo. But I'll take whoever the second person is, no matter what. So you'll notice I haven't spent my golden ticket. I like to see how week 5 goes before I spend my golden ticket. Oh man, I maxed out my skill points. I wasn't paying attention. That's really unfortunate. How many am I going to miss here? 20. 4. Oof, that hurts. Let's see what we can spend it on. We get any good discounts recently? I don't think so, but there's a 30% discount there on a super rare. So let's just invest in that. That'll drop at 100, and then I'll put a point into a couple of these just to drop us down. Okay, strength training. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, Violet. Man, we're still week 5. Because we're week 5, I'm going to go ahead and I can decline again. I don't really want that. Okay, this is the tricky part. So we have one guy where I can get 26 vouchers. Where are we at in vouchers? 100. So I believe 100 would get me 30, 40, 70. Okay, the 30% discount is normally what I like to use this golden ticket on, but actually this time I'm going to go ahead and train strength just to continue trying to. In River City, you don't see a ton of really high level stats. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the high stat, and I'll just go ahead and max my stamina using the golden ticket. Shouldn't be a big issue. Research begins. You're going to ask me for money. I'm okay with that. Invest 100. Purchase gear. Go ahead and buy the plus gear. And now we're looking to try to get 4,400 additional. So I'm going to get 1,350 times 3. Give me 4,000. So yeah, pretty much guaranteed I'll make 4,400 by the end. Okay, and now we're going to go and I'm going to spend my golden ticket on stamina just so I can make sure I get this boss taken care of. I believe I spent all my vouchers, so we should be good to go. Alright, knock them out. Give me a bunch of extra vouchers, please. 10 seconds. That should be a pretty significant bonus. That'll help pay for some. Maybe give me one level 5. Yeah, 49 off the goons. That's pretty good. I'm going to get 15 off of the boss. And then 22. That's pretty good. That's, what's that, like 70? All right, so we're up to 90. So we'll buy this guy. Gives me 30 left over. Okay. Now I spend my last 2 golden tickets on getting 80 of each. It really goes a long way. I mean, think about it. Max resolve is only 200. So that's like a level 3 resolve right there. All right, I'm at 800, so that's not a problem. And I'm at 566, so we're good to go. I don't want to spend any more points. So in order to max these 2 out, I'm going to need 200 additional vouchers. So week 6, I might start looking at focusing on the voucher game, see what happens, just to make sure I try to get those level 5s. It would be really unfortunate if I didn't get that. And I'm hoping in week 6 I'll pick up Cunio as a trainer. If not, really right now, because I still don't have somebody. Whoever is the next person that asks me, I'm going to have to go with. Like, I'm out of options. All right, let's just try to change up. Oops. Let's just try to get this done. I've got 3 games to pitch 6 strikes. It should be pretty simple. This isn't even a hard challenge. I think the hard one bumps it up to 24 strikeouts. So let's see if we could just knock this out. Come on. Good. That's 1. And we're at 15. Just need 5 more. Let's see if we can knock all 5 out in this game. I doubt it, but we could hope. That's a no. What about here? Let's try to put one that looks like it might be good. Let's put one that's not good. This guy's just not going to swing on anything other than a really solid strike. Yeah, you got to love those. They're just barely in. Right? Let's see if I can get another one. No, that's a ball. So let's just go for like the middle up here. All right, that's another strikeout. Need 4 more. This guy wants me to get a strikeout and I'll get 20 skill points. All right. That was a strike. Let's go to this corner. Another strike. Let's go to the top corner. Strike out. All right. 3 more. Can we do it? At least that's out. That's all that really matters, right? Okay. They just want me to put him out, but I want to strike him out. Strike, and strike out. 2 more. Come on. I got 6 opportunities. I need 2 strikes. There's a ball. Let's give that a second shot. Perfect. Now let's move. All right. Let's go inside. All right, 1 more, folks. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe the gear and the stats, it's just coming together, and it's going to happen. Maybe I'm just having some really good luck. Definitely skill, you know. It's all skill. There it is, right there. Well, that's great news. We're done with our strikeouts, week 5, which means we would have definitely been able to do a hard quest. No problems. Ooh, that's always scary when you see like a foul ball that's a home run. I'm like, stay away from that corner. All right, he's out. I'm actually going to skip this inning. I might skip a little bit more now that I've got a lot of leeway on the quests, and I just hate pitching. 7 strikeouts. Superb performance. I already know I'm going to get enough money, so I don't really need to hit superb every single time. I'm going to have enough money at the end to buy the SSR gear or whatever's available. My final piece. So really, I have some liberty that I can take to not have to push the envelope as much. All right. I'm going to get some stamina that I'm not going to need. Sad day. And now we can start training. Now that we're in week 6, we want to start paying attention a little bit closer to when we might be able to use our friendship opportunities. We don't want to waste them. We also need to remember that we need 200 vouchers. If we win the final one, we pretty much guarantee we'll get about, I'd say 50. So we need to come up with an additional 150. There's 18 there. Okay, before I move forward, I'm at 921. I need to see if I've gotten any discounts on any of this. So I've got a 45% discount on the power pitcher, but I'm going for tornado because I have 3 points in that I can put in. I don't have any discounts on slurve. I don't see any other pit. Man, if I got to put points in just to save, I'm going to put it into resolve. I really want to get a super right arm discount because I've got that level 5, but so far nothing. All right, strength. Once again, doesn't look like I have to worry about unbalanced stats because the rest of my stats have kind of been keeping up with it. Okay, we didn't get Cunio, but we'll carry on. Not the best super skill. He's only level 1. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. 95. I'm going to save those friendship bonuses for week 7. Just hope we can get something else out of it. Okay, Valentine's type. What do you got here? Little duel. Duels are easy, typically. Sometimes RNG gets the better of you, as always, right? But just make sure you don't pitch balls. It's really important when you're dueling. Foul's okay, because you're just looking for a 3-pitch strikeout. And you could hit fouls the first 2 times they count strikes. And then you just want to make sure that within 3 pitches, they're out. So, okay, we're good. So I'll get 600 GP and 60 skill points. Plus whatever the normal event award is. So probably like 30 or 45. I think it's 40 of some skills maybe. If it was a plus one, it would be 60. So, 40. So not too shabby. 48 with bonus. And then we've got a dex training here, but I'm at 26. But level that up. So now I need 160 and stamina plus 50. Ooh, that's I'm gonna do it. I might regret that, but that's okay. I'll regret whatever I have to regret. Week 7, I'm going to be looking for more vouchers because I have not done a good job of getting vouchers. I was trying to hold out to get Cunio as a partner for the super skill and ended up not getting him. Let's make sure there's no good gear. Yeah, I didn't have the money anyways, but I don't want to wonder, you know. 800. I'm not going to get more than that, so let's go. Quick play and jump in. I'll probably skip a couple innings just to make sure. So I have up to, I know we want the best buff. I just can't be bothered though, I'm going to be honest with you. Skip 1 inning. I gave up 2 runs. That hurts. Give up another run. Oh no, I gave up a bunch of runs. This is why you don't skip. So, cautionary tale. Look at this. Average. Nice. 3 earned runs. Ugh. That's okay, though. Maybe week 7 I'll pitch. I probably should have just sucked it up and pitched week 6 too, but at 3 runs I could still maybe get black hole. I don't know. Do I pitch week 7 or do I not? That's a good question. All right, let's see what happens here. We get stamina. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to use my 50% bonus on that. I'll get 10 voucher points out of that. $250 strengths. There's my super skill. Just wastes 3 opportunities to get vouchers. Man, I'm upset about that. Strength is up again, and then intelligence is up. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? I'll use it on intelligence. Just balance it out. Why not? Maybe you'll find this to be a mistake, but it's okay. I'll live through your disappointment in me. Okay. Got some vouchers. A bunch of other stuff. What else do you need? Extra cost. What is this? Invest 400. Give me something good. Perfect pitch discount. Oh, now we have 200 here. 77% chance. Here's the opportunity to use our tarot cards. All right, we're gonna get some vouchers off of Cuneo. To be honest with you, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off a. What was I trying to say? I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off getting level 5 in all of my skills. It's pretty unfortunate. But I still will probably do pretty well. Sweet seduction. Okay. Killed my mood. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and look, we're going to get the last piece of plus gear. Makes you happy. Yeah, dropped it from 200 to 180. 58. I'm still going to need another 100 after that. I could buy my mood back up for 10. I'm only going to get 4 for that. Oh, man. Killing myself here, but whatever. I'm not going to have it. I might as well get the extra bonus from training. All right. I keep going for the URs, but the stress relief, I think that might give stamina. That's a duel. Dang it. I'm only going to get 40 and 400 for this, so it's not really worth it. I don't need any more money. Because I've maxed out all my gear already. So there's really no need other than, I mean, the skill points is decent, but not amazing. Come on. How many vouchers can I get with my last training? Oh, I got a discount on super right arm. That's something. I can get 36 vouchers right here. Okay. There's terrible luck on stamina. Like, I don't know what is going on here. At least we got a costume. But I think I'm maxed out on freaking skill points. Jeez Louise, dude. Bad decision after bad decision. I'm crying myself to sleep tonight. All right, we're running out of opportunities for discounts. Just gonna go ahead and buy all that. Call it a day. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably look to invest in those. Okay, I've got enough to. I need to buy fast food. If I can pull off 87 off of this guy here, then we will have a third level 5. I don't think it's possible, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, I don't think that's 87. $55. 57. I'm gonna suck it up. I'll live with that. Whatever. I'll live with that. It's okay. Nothing to cry about. Not my best showing, but what are you gonna do? Put 10 points in strength. Buy the last 80. Let's confirm that I'm gonna get 500 next, and that 500 is not. Yeah, I've got room for it. That'll put me at 700. So I think I'm good. I'm just gonna skip the game because I've already kind of screwed up in some areas. Let's just hope it's a decent showing. I don't need the money. I really just need to not let 5 runs. So as long as I let less than 5 runs, I'm okay. 0, so that's good. So I only let the 3 runs that I did on week 6 when I autoed through. And now the final result. Here we go. I'm thinking maybe S3 or S4. I don't know. Those are pretty decent skills or stats. I did get max gear. I just didn't get 3 level 5 URs. It's really unfortunate. Let's see. So learn a skill. Those are maxed. I'm not investing in any more of those. Get that, and then, oh man, I'd rather have a level 5 SSR than level 2 UR. And I've got 89 left. I'll just throw in for like some random points. So, all right, call that a day. What was the skill level? I didn't pay attention. 53. That's not terrible, but you hate to see the level 4 win song. All right, let's see what happens, folks. Here we go. Can't buy any additional gear, so we're just gonna roll it. Roll the dice. Here we go. Impregnable wall, only 250. That's not good. SS and S, well, that's pretty good. And the final result is an S4. Well, you know, I won't cry about it. I'm gonna assign him now. See if I get how much of a boost I get. 8K. Wow, that's pretty significant. Okay. Well, guys, that is basically just kind of how I train pitchers. Nothing too crazy. It's just a big grind. I like the corners. I like to wait on skill points. I don't like to invest in pitching skills until the very end. Those are really the main points. We had some unfortunate luck on a few things there. Some items that could have gone different ways. But as a whole, an S4 is still a pretty decent, player, and it was an upgrade for me. So not too shabby. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, appreciate your support. It's been fun making these videos. I'll try to put more out. Guys, kind of a stretch goal. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can actually join the YouTube partnership program. So if you guys could subscribe, most of you guys aren't, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I promise to continue to put out decent content like this, and to try to help you guys out wherever I can, and show you guys what I've learned. So if you have any questions or anything, comment down below. Like this video, share it, subscribe, and yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.